You ready?
You ready? I stay ready.
Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Mm-mm.
Well, with that being said, all right. Heavy Crowns, episode 59.
59.
El episodio 59.
Okay. See.
El episodio 59, Heavy Crowns, episode 59. It's your boy Trilogy. Sitting here with my guy Levi, bi-weekly podcast. We just come here and talk shit.
Show us some love. Show some love.
We're not doctors, we're not lawyers, we're not financial advisors or fiduciaries or pediatricians or
Preachers.
scientists, preachers.
Might be a stripper, but
hey,
that's beside the point.
Hey, how I make my money don't concern you.
Yeah.
But anyways, while you here, fuck with us, please hit the subscribe button, share the podcast. Y'all been showing us some love on our social media, so we definitely appreciate that. I got more people, asking me, how's the podcast going. So I think we're growing.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But I think now we hit the pedal. You know what I'm saying? Speed it up. So if y'all could help us out, share the podcast with your people in them, your mama in them.
Yeah.
Right? Don't take them, 5 seconds?
Yeah. I mean, if that. Yeah,
exactly.
If that.
But no, I definitely appreciate the ones that have been showing us love so far.
Facts. That's what I was going to say. What's up, fam?
Definitely a movement.
What up, fam?
So this episode definitely is brought to you by the good people at Heavy Crowns.
Right. Always. Every episode from here on out.
Damn right.
For real.
So,
I like that.
Yeah, damn right. So please follow us on the gram at Heavy Crowns Podcast.
Yep.
Of course, follow your boy, actually, Swego. But let's go ahead and get this thing rocking. I know we got some self-development going on. And, of course, I got a little conspiracy shit that's not really conspiracy now, but, we'll get into that, you know what I'm saying, later. But go ahead and tell people how you been, man.
I've been good, dude. What is it? It's May 23rd? May 23rd?
Yeah,
May 23rd, and...
Yeah,
it's May 23rd because I'm on day 24 of that 75 Hard program.
Okay, now for people who've been skipping through our shit, right?
Yeah.
Last podcast you brought to us that you were doing the 75, hard challenge or whatever. So
see, I've seen the fucking Instagram of Andy.
Okay.
And I guess, dude, because we're on my other channel, Jones Entertainment TV, daily fucking little bitty vlogs. I mean, I could do better with recording, but as long as I feel like I'm documenting, I'm holding myself accountable by having to put it on there because I don't want motherfuckers to be like, well, where were you at? Like, you just quit on day 15?
Right.
And I can't say, no, I finished it because now I ain't got proof. But anyways, he said, it's not a challenge. He said a challenge, and he showed us thing. He said it's a program because people won't do this just one time in their life. When they want to get back to that discipline and that you know what I'm saying, like they're in a rut, whether, maybe 10 years from now for me, I'll be like, I need to get back on that horse. I need to learn, I'm going to get more discipline. What's a good program to do? It's 75 Hard because it is.
So, explain to people.
Okay, I've got to drink a gallon of water a day. I got to read 10 pages of like a self-help book or business book or financial, whatever, something like that. I got to do 2 45-minute workouts a day, 1 mandatory outside. Then I have to follow a diet, like if you want to lose weight, gain weight, whatever. Mine is no alcohol because that's part of the program regardless, but no alcohol.
Actually, don't ask for some alcohol.
No alcohol, no sweets, and no fast food. I've been
sweets.
Yeah. Ooh, dude, I went to a cookout the other day.
Shout out to Lincoln one time.
I went to the cookout the other day, and damn, there was some cake and shit looking good. They had beer, motherfuckers. You good? And motherfuckers were asking me, trying to, temptate me, saying I ain't gonna do it and shit. I ain't gonna make it. Just hate me.
You ain't got it in you, dude.
But guess what, motherfucker? Day 24. You hear me? I'm on day 24.
Right.
And then what else? The fifth thing is a progress pic.
Yeah. You been doing that?
Yeah, I got to. If I don't do that, then I'll have to start over.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I leave a drop of water. I mean, if I don't do, if I read 9 pages.
So you've been strong 24 days.
24 days. There have been times where I'm nodding out reading. There's times where I'm nodding out reading. But I still finish. Whether I remember, but I finish. You know what I'm saying? There's times where it's long days.
But you get it done, though.
I do.
Well, I'm proud of you.
I do.
24 days is not
Bro,
easy.
the other day I drank 2 gallons of water. Dude.
Pissing like a motherfucker.
Dude, constantly. I piss all the fucking time. They be making fun of me at work. But yeah, day 24, motherfuckers, I'm still doing it. I feel good. I feel like now that I'm disciplined, I might Because the diet part wasn't real, you know. It was just kind of up for grabs. Like, just follow diet. I should have actually looked up a fucking strict-ass diet. But see, I already had food in my fucking house. Just got done grocery shopping. So it's not like I could...
So you don't follow like a specific, like a keto diet or like...
No. 3 meals, 2 healthy, and 2 snacks a day. And them snacks gotta be healthy. Which we got fruit and shit for the kids in our house anyway, so, you know. But I'll eat 3 meals. Typically, the meals is your regular meals that people eat. You know, I might eat breakfast for dinner. You know, bacon, eggs, sauce. I mean, you know, I think it's okay. I was already skinny, didn't have much fat anyway.
So what are you reading? You said that.
I'm reading the Millionaire Success Habit. This is my second time reading it. I gotta order some fucking books. I do.
Well, I mean, it's probably good to go back and read it again.
No, it's good.
Because I'm actually doing that with one of my audiobooks to how to.
It's actually good to do it.
How to analyze people with dark psychology. Like I finished it, but I'm going back through it again. Just because, you know, I mean, it has some good points in there. Of course, now a lot of the stuff, of course, you know, was probably like, you know, common sense when it talks about like, you know, body language and stuff like if people, you know,
reading
making
people
eye contact, you know, with you or how they place their feet, you know, stuff
and you're
like that.
supposed to mimic them.
Well, that is something you could do, like as far as in sales.
Yeah, I know that, like the mirror effect.
Mirror your customer. You can do that in conversation. You know, mirror your whoever you're talking to as well. Because that they say, you know, relax other person. It makes them feel more comfortable around you, like they can relate to you. Yeah, basically. So it makes some good points in the book, and of course, one thing. Not that I know you're probably still going with your self-discipline, but I want to bring this up before I forget. One not fun fact that's brought up in the book, but I thought was interesting. As far as we brought it up before, like how your mind is so powerful. Like it basically talked about how not just because you think negatively, like you're gonna break your arm, right? But you know, your thought process and stuff, you do attract certain things. Yeah. Right? So if you're sick one day or whatever, it could just be your mind, like your anxiety. It could be anything, you know what I'm saying, messing with you. Sometimes maybe you need to, like, you know, control that. And of course, they say you can go to a doctor or whatever, or a psychiatrist, or they may give you a prescription, but of course, you're just masking whatever the issue really is. Right. Of course, what it brought up in the book was meditation.
Now, I was going to say, before you said that, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was going to say, and something that would help is meditation. Hell, even exercise, dude. I'm not, like, I got dumbbells, and now I got a couple little weights, but now it's only 25-pound dumbbells. But I do heavy, a lot of reps, but I do a lot of push-ups. Like, bro, I could probably put out hell push-ups at one time, because where I've done 24 days. I do push-ups every fucking workout. I really do. I don't know. It's something about it. I just like doing it.
Good money.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. I enjoy it. Something about getting on the back deck and doing a workout outside. I don't know.
How's the deck coming? I know
it's good. I just got to put the roof on now, but it's good. And new steps, but there's steps there from the old deck that I can.
We want to do an outside podcast for y'all, so hopefully whenever this deck gets finished, we will be able to.
Oh yeah,
be outside for y'all and give y'all some new scenery, you know, every now and then.
I still want to do one by a fire.
Yeah, I do too.
Whether whatever. We can do that at my house. Is there a fire pit there?
Yeah, we got a fire pit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So the sky's the limit. We got better things coming. It's warm now, y'all. Yeah. You know, I'm happy now. You know, in the cold weather, you know, a nigga be miserable, dog. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to do anything, you know. But, you know, us people of color, we more tropical. You know what I'm saying? We from the jungle and shit, you know.
But so you're reading the book.
Well, I finished the audio book, How to Analyze People with Dark Psychology, going back through it, of course. I will say, it is probably one of those books, like, if you are going to listen to the audio book, make sure that you are not, like, distracted by anything. Like, you may want to sit down and actually listen to it, because some of the concepts, like, how it's read, like, the lady's voice on Audible, the app, it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of puts you to sleep, really. So you really got to
be listening to shit, and you're like, damn, like, I can't hear this because of them. Like their voice.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. That's kind of how it was with her. I mean, of course, I listened to it on like 1 point whatever, like a little bit sped up or whatever. Which I do recommend that for y'all as well. But if y'all are going to listen to the audiobook, you know, make sure you're actually being able to focus on it. And then I do, if you want to read it, definitely recommend it. As far as reading the book, of course, I sent you the book, The Wealth Choice. I forget the author's name, but I'm also reading the daily motivational thing that he wrote. And I didn't actually put 2 and 2 together that he wrote this book as well to actually look at the author's name when I ordered it. And I was like, hey, he wrote that. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't believe in coincidences, right, anymore. I think that was kind of just meant to, I don't know.
You don't?
Happen. Not like that. I mean, Because, you know, I mean, cause the book I read, The Celestine Prophecy, like last year or year before last. Like, very first book when we started doing this shit that I read was The Celestine Prophecy. And one thing I always remember was...
You know what's cool, dude?
It was a fictional book, but it was more spiritual, and it was talking about circumstances and coincidences and that everything really happens for a reason. So certain things are tied together. Like you was bringing up earlier, you know what I'm saying?
Like how it worked.
You know what I'm saying? How
but I watched it somehow.
Landon answered the phone and he gave it to you. Like you was meant to get answer that phone call.
Then days before, how I seen it being talked about, and I was in conversation. And
that's the thing in psychology.
I was thinking about it.
The book Thinking Fast and Slow, I believe, brings it up. Or whatever, like certain things like in life, like now you're going to notice more sales stuff like throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so fresh on your mind.
Yeah. Like you buy that car now.
You're attracting certain, you know what I'm saying, things. So, that was a coincidence or whatever. The same author wrote this book that wrote the daily motivation thing I've been reading for about a month now.
Yeah.
I didn't really put that together. Right. So I bought that. I'm reading that. I'm about 60, 70 pages into it. Wealth Choice. I forget the author's name. I can look it up, but it's neither here nor there. Just look up the Wealth Choice. You'll be able to find it. Reading that, I do like it. I'm also still, I know I said I wasn't going to finish it, but I'm still kind of reading it, the Warren Buffett's,
it's a big book, isn't it?
Yeah, financial.
No, that Tony Robbins book you read.
Financial Analogy, they have like 700.
I'm not buying that.
I do recommend that.
He's good.
Like, if there was a book on investing, like just an overall, like, I don't want to, like a Bible of investing, I guess, I would probably say that. I mean, he breaks down not only stocks, but annuities and bonds. I mean, this everything he breaks down.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know the name.
Of course, at the end, he does interviews with like Warren Buffett and Paul Tudor Jones. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, you know what I'm saying, big wigs. You know, and they kind of break down, of course, telling you index or don't index. You know, or just, you know, how to wait for the right entry points and all that. But I do recommend that.
Okay, man. Since you brought up the right entry point, right now in the crypto.
Yes.
Really, I'm dead ass. I'm dead. Have you actually looked into the Ripple company? Have you actually looked into
it? Yeah, not like you have, like as far as going deep and all that, but I've looked into it, yes.
Like, so you know what the concept is. It's like you ain't looked into the partnerships and who they have.
Yeah, like not like that.
Like, you know how they just got on their board membership from the Treasury, U.S. Treasury.
I did read that, yeah, but I didn't
Rosie Rios, that bitch is on the money. She is on the money, Trill. She's on her $100 bill. She's on trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions.
90 something cents right now?
She's in no, it's like 60s, 50 or 60s something cent.
Can you drop again?
XLM is low, and XDC might be in their opinion now. I don't know, but see, that's these ISO 200 2020. They speak in gematria code, so them zeros don't mean shit. You know, that number 2 means I don't know. I'm just saying that's how these elites talk, and that's part of the new that. If these cryptos after regulation, if they ain't compliant with this new system, and they ain't got no fucking real use case, they're just being, just created just to. What the fuck's the point? There ain't gonna be a point. Yeah, there ain't gonna be a point. So yeah, people were talking about the price, this and that, it's slow as fuck. Yeah. I'm telling you,
it's better for y'all.
It's
better for us.
Yeah. I'm telling you, big institutions buying right now, dude. Santander just fucking they're already partnered with Ripple, but they're working together. So basically, what I'm saying is,
for the people who have been wanting to get into crypto and get a position in crypto, now's probably the time.
Yes, in any of them. Do your own research, though. I know what I hold. Anything that's ISO.
Yeah, always do your own research.
Yeah,
so once again, I'm not a financial advisor or fiduciary.
No.
So what I tell you,
no, but I would get into XRP, XLM. Fucking XDC, World Energy Token, IOTA. I'm telling you, that's what you know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be generational wealth, life changing. There's a narrative right now that these motherfuckers are pushing, Elon and all that, you know. Hell, he typed in on Twitter, Dogefather. You fucking put Dogefather into a gematria calculator, and it fucking means buy XRP. That's what he was telling motherfuckers that knew what he was really saying. But he's manipulating the market by doing it like, see, he's genius.
I was going to say, it's probably right now, probably the way crypto's going, probably these motherfuckers are probably doing it on purpose, that way they friends can get in right now.
Yeah, exactly. These big institutions.
Y'all better take, y'all better take advantage. But, back on my self-discipline thing, though, because I do want to
yes. Because I did see you, I have been seeing you with the fucking kickboxing, ain't it kickboxing?
Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
Oh, I still do Jeet Kune Do. I've been doing that for
A year at least, right?
No.
2 years?
No, way longer than that.
Really?
I've been doing Jeep and Doe.
I keep
for
forgetting
at
how long we've
least-
done this podcast. So
I've been doing Jeep and Doe for at least about 5-6 years.
man, you trying to fuck somebody up, ain't you?
No, now it's more of like just the training. Like I love the training.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I only go once a week just to go to work.
Yeah.
But it's training. This is something that I love, and of course too. I mean, you never know when you may defend yourself. So it's always good, even if you don't want to necessarily do anything where you want to be a black belt, and
Yeah.
whatever. But it's always good to, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker comes up to you, just not be like, you know what I'm saying, just defenseless. In other words. Like, motherfuckers be so quick to grab a gun because, one, probably they don't know how to defend themselves without it.
Yeah.
Right? Now, granted, it's always good to, you know what I'm saying.
Gary.
You never really know. But I'm just saying, sometimes it'd be good if motherfuckers would just, get their ass beat. Like
Yeah, I think it's worst case. If you can't fight, just be able to take an ass whipping.
Yeah, be able to take an ass whipping. Because you ain't always going to win them all.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that for about 5-6 years, but that's
what's
me.
up.
Yeah. So I'm still doing that, of course. I probably ran about 3-4 miles since last podcast, which isn't that, you know what I'm saying, great. But
to a week.
yeah, so getting back into running, been stretching more. I've wrote down my goals for the end of the month and want to miss the stretch every day, so I'll probably do that tonight actually as a stretch. I've been doing that more. As far as intermittent fasting, like I said, not doing it every day, but it's more of like a lifestyle thing now. Where like if I can, like tonight, I'll probably try to get my last calories in by 10:30. You know, so still doing that. Sea moss still on that. Still taking my ashwagandhas, black seed oil, multivitamins, probiotics, and y'all already know what it is with the meditation.
Yeah.
Had an awesome session this morning outside.
Did you?
Bench, yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
How long you go for? You?
Man, like I said, it's so easy for me now to go like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's a long time just sitting there.
Like, cause honestly, like, there'll be a time where I'm sitting there, it's kind of like in my with my eyes closed, I'm just sitting there, it's kind of like, I want to stay here.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to like whatever like.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
There could be somebody robbing me right now.
Like today, I had my dog like chained outside. You know what I'm saying? I was just on the bench and I heard him like going after something. I was like, no need for me to go look at that. Like he's good. I know he is.
Yeah.
Like if it was really that bad, like I mean,
it's
that bad.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'm good. Like just stay focused. You know what I'm saying?
So you focus on just listening, being in
focus,
presence,
listening to the birds, and feeling too. Because when I'm outside, of course, I'll be honest with you, I don't like shit crawling on me, right?
Yeah.
So like when I feel, you know what I'm saying, certain things, like
You sit in the yard or in the chair?
on the bench, you know what I'm saying, out in the yard, and I'll notice it, you know what I'm saying, I'll just kind of brush it off and just get back focused. You know what I'm saying? If it hits me again, I'll let it sit there for a second, just brush it off and just get back focused. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of just focus on this positive, you know what I'm saying, I have, I will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just
I should have pulled in blaring music like trail.
And then at the end, I will say a prayer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. So it's like praying. I mean, meditation is like prayer, and it's like you're being with
manifesting and just thinking. If you do, I mean, because like I said, I don't believe in turning your brain off. So when you do think, just positive thinking. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, like glass is half full. You know what I'm saying? Type of mentality. With
yeah.
It. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
instead of half empty, yeah.
As far as the self-discipline, no, I've not been perfect, but with this podcast, like I said, it's the checkpoints, and when I know it, the podcast is coming up, whether it's a week from the podcast or a couple of days or a week and a half from the next podcast, I have to click in, you know what I'm saying, and bring y'all something. So once again, I just appreciate you, Levi.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for this, like, you know, I mean.
Nah, I love it, dude. I fucking love it. I love y'all. I love you.
I mean, once again, not saying, I mean, no, I can speak for myself when I say this. Like, if it wasn't for the podcast, I don't know if I would be reading like I'm reading.
That's what I was going to say.
I really don't.
It's cool that we're reading, bro.
Yeah, I could say, like, yeah, I probably would, but I wasn't doing it before. I'll be honest with y'all. So it's kind of like this podcast, in a sense, was meant to be for as far as, like, me becoming the strongest version of myself. Like, regardless, I mean,
can do better.
Me thinking positive, this podcast is going to go far. But regardless of whatever happens with this podcast, this was needed.
Yeah.
Like, for me. I mean,
me too. It's like a little thing. It's like there, and I want to make it bigger. I want to make it like that's what I'm saying. Like we talked about it. We're going to start investing more, not only our own, just investing more into it because for the motherfuckers that's been here from day one, Shit. And y'all still catching an episode here and there, or catching all of them? That shit.
If you catch every episode,
hell, even if it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, thank you.
Just to see how we doing, because that's typically.
Thank
some people say, well, y'all are just. So I've heard people say, like, they talking about it though, but they're like, when one dude's older, he's like, and he likes it as like a radio show. He likes that, but because he didn't even know what a podcast was at first. But he's like, he's probably drunk too when he's fucking watching it, but.
What do you think? He's up there talking shit,
just rambling. Yeah.
Cool.
But it's like, no, if you really listen, we're actually having a conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we are just kind of random talking shit, but we are actually having a conversation.
Yeah,
it's better each other, trying to better y'all.
And because the first fucking 10, 15, 20 minutes is typically a recap of where we are within within that 2 weeks.
Like me knowing shit, Levi come, he doing this 75-day challenge. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, me believing in Levi, knowing that he's stuck with it, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to come to the next podcast with, you know what I'm saying? Some
be on like day 36.
Don't be that guy comes to the podcast like, shit, dog. You know.
I need to get some weights. I need to get some weights.
I got to do what I got to do. For the one time, please follow us on the gram at Heavy Crowns Podcast.
I'm your boy Trilly Swago with my guy Levi Jones. I love the podcast. Oh, that's pretty cool right there. I like that.
Anyways, gotta get some content.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we back on. That's one thing we gotta get better at putting out more and more content. Like just more and more.
Put more content out?
Yeah. Like as far as
doing weeklies?
Well, I'm talking about as far as like for the podcast, because you do on Instagram now, like so we're getting better at that. But also just, for me, like just getting this, like, because I understand y'all. I mean,
should we do
podcasts are like, our podcasts are about an hour. You know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all don't want to sit here and watch a whole hour, so maybe some clips on the gram and whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Should we do a Heavy Crowns TikTok?
Things. Maybe, why not?
I mean, I could document a little bit of the last.
Why not?
2/3 of the fucking 75 hard challenge. You can be do a little recording, little what you like motivation when you feeling good. You and they're doing your little shit in the fucking what is it? Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do.
Like ski.
Ski,
motherfucker.
Jeet. Hell yeah. I like that. But when you feeling motivated, do a little 30-second. Like, hey, this to all y'all bitches out there.
I can do that.
I ain't talking females.
Talking to niggas too.
That's who you was talking to. You ain't talking to no female.
Yeah, I'm not talking to y'all.
Then you gonna snatch him up too?
Yeah, fuck. Y'all
ain't
not exempt.
Yeah.
Y'all are not exempt. Y'all part of the Heavy Crowns movement too. And I ain't saying the whole men and women are equal, whatever. I mean, of course, I know men and women are different, but at the same time, y'all can strive and hustle and do the same things as well.
You know who else is fucking, and I admire it, who's doing making moves and doing, living it out?
Like we know? Or like
we know, but we look from afar.
Okay.
But we don't know the person. We feel like we know the person, but we don't know. It's J. Cole. He dropped the fucking album. It's fire. And here he is playing professional basketball. Yeah, it's not in the league, but he's playing professional basketball, bro.
I was thinking this like.
You feel me?
I'm actually glad you brought that up.
All 1 week. Had his debut and his album drop, and it's a classic. We talked about it. Remember?
Yeah, it's a classic.
It's a classic, bro.
That's
Jabari. I like how he did the story of Jesus but he made it like modern to
J. Cole. Like every. Fun fact I want to say this about J. Cole.
I know why Kendrick can't drop it.
I've been on J. Cole. I mean, not to say on some groupie shit, but I've been on J. Cole like before, like J. Cole was J. Cole.
Yeah.
And I remember when Sideline Story was getting ready to come out.
Yeah.
That was before like Tidal and Spotify, like how you stream music.
Yeah.
You actually went and bought CDs.
Yep.
But at that time, Apple was coming out with iTunes. I didn't even own an Apple or an iPhone or whatever, but I went and bought an iTunes account so I could listen to J. Cole's album at 12 o'clock midnight.
Yeah.
So that's how much of a J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
I've been. And ever since then, 12 o'clock midnight, the album drops, I'm listening to J. Cole, the new album. And I listened to that fucking off season. Bruh, like that's he stepped every album. I think he steps up a notch as far as artistic. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's so good.
And it makes, I mean, not to, like I said, not to be on niggas nuts or whatever, but it's almost like he's one of the bros. But it's like you don't know him, but it's like I feel like he could be sitting here right now. We'd be having the same, like, I don't know, like vibe.
Yeah.
Like I don't. He's one of my niggas, but
yeah,
I don't know how to really explain that. Even though I don't know him, he don't know me, but it's like I can tell his vibe and his lyrics and what he talks about. It's like he's just one of the bros,
hanging
bro.
with us.
He just did it. He's
Yeah.
like Thomas. Like he's one of the bros, but he just did it.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Thomas. T. Horton, TNT Productions.
Yeah.
But you feel me? It's kind of like I ain't fucking off with it. Like it's just
me either. I mean,
it inspires me, bro. It inspires me. Like listening to that album, and then he, like you said, he's going and playing pro. Like he doing like his dream. Like what?
Yeah.
And
he recognized that he wasn't doing it. He wasn't living up to it, and he's like, you know what? Fuck. I'm in music. I still got time to not give up on that motherfucking dream.
Now, and of course, keeping on the same track with music. Like I said, I'm gonna be on J. Cole's nuts, whatever. When Kendrick drops, I know he's gonna drop.
He's gonna have to now.
He's gonna have to. Yeah, you're right. I know he's dropping this year. I mean, I ain't got word or inside track on that. As no, I mean, he's gonna have to, like you said.
Fall or winter.
I say probably let J. Cole probably, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He let the steam kind of go, and they'll probably drop fall, winter, something like that.
Yeah, when the steam finally
when
goes
Kendrick
away.
drops, I know it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick, he one of them artists, like, every album.
No, he's crazy. He is different. He's like a three-headed monster.
He's a better rapper than J. Cole, but it's just J. Cole is just...
I don't know
right now, J. Cole is just...
I don't know about that. I think Kendrick's like the three-headed monster, and J. Cole is like the motherfucking knight.
Like, lyrically, when Kendrick's in his bag, he's one of the best rappers I've heard.
Kendrick is by far one of the best to ever live. Yeah.
And J. Cole, I mean, he's one of the greatest artists of all time, but it's kind of like...
Maybe it's because we're Southern and he's kind of from the other side of the mountain.
No, it's just Kendrick, bro. When he drops this year, we'll come back and have this conversation.
No, I already know who I like.
No, I thought J. Cole more than Kendrick, but it's just...
I'm just being biased because I like him better. I mean, I know
you like
who
J.
Kendrick...
Cole more than Kendrick?
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying he's better, but...
I mean, I do too.
Kendrick
I do too. But
and I'm saying that's why. Maybe because J.
Cole's 1A and Kendrick's 1B.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. And not, like I said, it's just my love of music. I was on Kendrick when Kendrick wasn't really...
Yeah, really big.
Like, before even Black Hip, like when Black Hippie was... Yeah, of course, y'all don't even know
that. And
Black
do
Hippie.
anything?
Nah, they made that one, like, album. But it wasn't like an album. It's like more of a mixtape type thing. Like, if y'all know what Black Hippie is, put in the comments. Y'all know what Black Hippie is. I ain't gonna say it. But like, even before, like, when Black Hippie was not even Black Hippie, and it was just Kendrick and, you know what I'm saying, the boys, I was on it then. And like I said, I remember introducing Byron and Austin to Kendrick and all that. I'm just seeing, it's cool to see these people start where they start and being where they're at.
Oh, legends.
And it just kind of, if that doesn't motivate you, like, whatever it is, like, that's with me in music. Whatever it is, like, if you watch... Take it to the YouTube, like me watching Mike Rashid.
I remember. Dude, we used to watch him right.
Oh yeah, I used to like every day when I got off at work at Chick-fil-A watching Mike Rashid videos.
I'll be watching him. He is big time, bro. Businessman.
Oh, bro. And I remember like when he wasn't like
he's riding in Bentley.
He had to eat off CT Fletcher's videos to get known. Like in the season, and they had to see where he's at now. It's like. And another part, like Christian Guzman, like another part I've seen.
Yeah, I know that name.
Like,
I don't remember that name. But
I've seen him start from like, bro.
Mike Rashid.
That certain stuff I take to motivate. That's why I'm glad I started this podcast and everything.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And it's one thing. I mean, not that I'm rambling right now, but one thing I've read, heard, whatever. You know, as far as things like it's cool to read books and attain. Now, I think I read it in the Wealth Choice, the book I'm reading now. It's cool to read and entertain knowledge and, you know, watch videos and listen to podcasts and audiobooks and watch, you know, and certain things and attain so much knowledge. Well, we've heard it before, and of course he posted on Napoleon Hill, like people like this. Knowledge is not power. It's potential power.
Yeah, you got to take action.
Like, you can say knowledge is the key to success, but you have to use that key to open the door of opportunity, right?
Just because you know something.
Yeah, just because you know everything, like, what are you doing?
What's the point of even knowing it?
Like, what do you do?
Yeah, why read the book?
Yeah.
Or watch the video.
And not apply it.
And not even try one thing.
So it's probably good that you're going back and reading Millionaire Success Habits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we can read and have a full library of books.
Yeah.
When it comes back to, okay, so what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
Now, granted, the more you read, the more you, of course, it's naturally going to happen.
Yeah.
But, like, and Eric Thomas has said it, like, execution is more important than the knowledge that you have.
It is.
Because it says, of course, in the web tour, it's talking about how A students will eventually work for B students. The C students will eventually, hire the B students. And the D students are the ones that have the statues outside. Mm-hmm. Right? It's the free thinkers. It's the people who, not succumb to the school system and just reading the book and doing good on the test.
Yeah.
You feel me? Some motherfuckers out here doing things.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, I'm not saying people out here with the MBAs and their doctorates and all that ain't doing nothing either. No. I'm just saying.
There's people getting paid on YouTube.
Right.
Why? Because they created their own narrative. They created their own life. We can do that. We can paint our own fucking picture. But we listening to everybody on the outside when really it all comes on the inside. It starts on the inside, but they ain't gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, motherfuckers be brainwashed and it's sad. It's fucking sad.
Yeah, I feel you.
It really is sad, and I see it daily. I'm like, fuck. And I catch myself when I get into that, but guess what? I know, when I'm getting into that state, I bring myself back,
Yeah, because once again, we fall victim to it too.
Yeah.
Everybody
fucking
does.
Human. You have negative thoughts, everything. They say 70, 80,000 a day.
Do you reel yourself back in? Do you succumb to the negative? Because, me with the depression and all that, I've done it plenty of times, bro, where I just have something negative happen to me and I just,
end of the world.
End of the world, and everything else happening all at once. Oh, it rains, it pours.
And when you think that, you start seeing it more. Like, it starts coming to you more.
Suicidal thoughts creep up, and then I've been there, and it just feels like the walls are just closing in, and you just really, like, why am I here? I don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm. Anxiety.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, shit's not happening fast enough. Like, am I even fucking doing the same? I don't want to be in the same position when I'm fucking 40.
You're a victim.
Yeah, you're like, it's demons.
You're a victim. Yeah, you have demons. I'm not saying that I've gotten rid of all my demons, but I don't longer take the victim mentality and I take responsibility for what I'm at.
And then you feel better about it too, don't you?
I do. Like,
it's a hard pill to swallow.
Don't get me wrong. Like, no, we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react. And
right.
Yeah, I'm probably.
It's hard.
I'm gonna have human emotion, human reaction. I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna get sad. I'm gonna get whatever. But I need to, what I'm saying?
Step back.
Yeah, get back focused. Like,
recognize it. Recognize that feeling.
Recognize that feeling. Recognize that feeling. Own it.
Yep.
Realize, like, hey, I'm fucking pissed.
Why?
Hey, I'm sad right now. Yeah, why am I sad right now? Because this happened to me. Okay. What now?
How can I fix it?
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah.
You gonna still be mad?
Don't tuck your tail and sit on the couch.
Like, teach yourself to say, deal with it.
Yep.
Okay, that happened. This is the circumstance. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my line of thinking now.
Do it with positive things. Yeah, you can deal with it. Don't go fucking and fucking do it with something positive. Fucking take off running. I don't give a fuck if it's raining outside. Hell, if you don't like running, fuck. Do some push-ups. Do some sit-ups. Do some squats. Read a book. Fuck. Do something positive.
And if the people around you are not necessarily, what I'm saying, that's why I appreciate having the person I just come to the podcast with. But if people around you aren't motivating you and they just feed into the negativity and all that, and
they just the average person,
yeah, man, just step away and meditate and focus on you. And if they say you've changed or whatever, and they ain't really trying to better themselves, and leave them back because they gonna still be there.
You can still love them.
Yeah, they gonna still be there. Yeah. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't trying to go nowhere.
Yeah. So they don't believe in themselves. They don't. I don't know. They say, like neuroscience, like by the time you're 35, like all the habits and beliefs and stuff that you gathered over your 35 years, it's your hardwired is basically programmed, and it's going to be hard to fucking fix that. Like.
Right.
So while we're young, now I'm trying to get these good beliefs, which I've been. Since we've done this podcast, been studying the fucking subconscious and all that, positive energy, meditation, fucking prayer.
That's why I'm big. I mean,
you know, Jesus, like just good positive shit. You
As
know.
far as some conscious, like he was talking to me about people interacting with us on Facebook and I haven't really seen that, so I appreciate y'all that done that and showed love to the podcast. I gotta get better on the Instagram. I am following more positive shit, but like the stuff you follow and
listen to
and see, especially on this, because we're on this 24/7.
Yep.
You gotta pay attention to that because that's eventually what you become.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah.
What you think about and what you believe is really what you become.
Dennis Kimbrough. That's the author. That's what I was looking at. Author of The Wealth Choice and other books. It's in there. But Dennis Kimbrough is the author's name on those books. But overall life though, bro, how you feeling?
Like as in grateful. I mean, yeah, I'm grateful. Like, I really do. I got a lot of things to be grateful for. I found me a new little gratitude rock. I wished I did. I got me a damn vision board. I wish I actually did visualization, meditation over it more like I planned on and like I started. But it's still there. I'm able to look at it and see it, and it gives me that picture in my head, that little image of things I want, you know? So it's cool. But I wish I sat there and looked over it. But how I feel grateful for like so many things. It's like so much abundance. Like, I got healthy kids, dude. I'm healthy. I got a fucking house that's got AC, heat, food, clothes, 2 good, reliable vehicles, money, just spent time with the family. I have a fucking good podcast. I mean, I'm invested in fucking XRP. Like, what? Like, I found, like, really? Yes. Like, just, and other cryptos, though, that I really believe are going to be part of the new world. I mean, it's facts. It's in our fucking face.
Speaking
How
of,
do you feel, though, dude? How you, like, I'm just so happy.
Blessed.
Definitely.
I feel good. I feel blessed. I feel good. I'm just ready. I mean, or whatever. But hopefully you feel good right now. Because of course we still got some more things to talk about. Like I said, I got
Dude.
to bring up. But yeah, so stay tuned. Y'all keep watching. Stay tuned. Let's go and take a little intermission though.
Yeah, let's try to do that. Yeah. Should I clap again?
Nah.
Yeah.
Heavy Crowns, episode 59. If you have not already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button.
Drop kick it.
Whether it be on the Facebooks or the Snapchats or the Instagrams or the TikToks or whatever you want to share it on, please do that. And support your boys.
No. Fuck no. We're getting on something where, like, it's audible. Like, they ain't gotta watch the video if they don't want to. They can listen to it on something.
We've been saying that for a while.
No, we're dead ass serious. We're doing it by the next fucking episode.
I'm with you. Alright.
I mean,
saying it for a while. We said that like
I've not even looked into it.
Why not?
I don't know. Have you? Okay. We're doing it now.
I think I have once, and I think I ran into a roadblock. I had to stop there.
Oh.
But we tried doing the audible shit, but nobody really listened to it. But that's because it was on like something they didn't never.
I mean,
it was like on like pods.
Not only can we get views on YouTube, we can get downloads and reach them. Like, I'm just trying to reach some people with this like-minded. And anybody and everybody is welcome to come on this motherfucking show.
Everybody.
Therefore, if you want to come on the show, come on the show.
Everybody.
I think we working with something right now.
I'm cooking.
A little bit.
I'm cooking.
It's on low. We preheating right now. We preheating it. We
got it on broiled.
But we might put that motherfucker in the oven. I'm telling you. And then we cook it.
But yes, please share the podcast. Follow us on the Green Mountain Podcast. Let's go ahead and get into this, bro. I want to talk about this. I know you probably seen it and you probably read about it because one thing at Heavy Crowns we have tried to stay on top of, we need to stay on top of, is did you read where the guards of Jeffrey Epstein or whatever basically came out and said they willfully and knowingly like modified the documents that said they were watching over the cell. Like they wasn't even.
Oh, is this recent?
Yes, this is recent. Let me look what I read. Let me look this
And
up.
while you're looking at don't Bill Gates have something to do with this motherfucker?
And I'm glad you brought that up
And
because
isn't it weird that the two richest men, like, or one of the
Jeff
richest,
Bezos and
they're divorced. There's
yeah.
a reason why they're divorcing their wives.
Yeah, one I'm going to tell y'all, if the two richest men in the world can't keep their wives, money, I don't know what's up.
No, but there's a reason.
Yeah, but
because of money.
Because they want to protect their money.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they left these money. Anyway, let's get it. I don't want to speculate on that. But that is kind of funny, right? Because I think it did come out that Bill Gates was on Epstein's island or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
and he's trying to deny his. I don't know.
Definitely.
I'm glad you bringing this up because I've been thinking about it. Like, we don't need to let
yeah,
these motherfuckers go.
Because we ain't forgot about that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Giselle.
Where's she at?
Yeah, exactly. What's she doing? Why is she still alive?
Is she even in prison still? In custody?
Now, hold on. So, guards who were supposed to watch Jeffrey. Now, I'm reading this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm reading this off Baller Alert. But
yeah.
Let's be honest here. We already know. According to the New York Post, the guards, Tova, Noel, and Michael Thomas, admitted in court that they willfully and knowingly lied on forms stating that they made the required rounds checking on inmates the night of Epstein's suicide in August 2019. Prosecutors claim the guards were busy napping and surfing the web when they should have kept a close eye on the high-profile message.
Damn.
So, it's right here. Like, we already know he didn't commit suicide.
Yeah.
Right? But it's right here, and this nigga could be chilling on his island right now.
Yeah.
It's right there in our faces. Like, they willfully and knowingly lied. They said that in court.
Yeah.
Like, what? Nope. There's no felon, bro.
No. Where he's at.
And, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Or where she's at.
Epstein
What's really going
probably could have brought. No, there's no. He would have brought this whole shit down if he you know what I'm saying, started yapping and got this shit out. So either the Clintons or whoever knocked him off, or he's chilling on his island. I can guarantee you.
Like that, they were paid off.
Like it's he didn't commit suicide. It's clear. I mean, there's no like. He would have brought this whole shit. And that's why I'm thinking, like,
he was paid
this
off.
is Maxwell.
He's alive, dude.
He's alive because the fact that Maxwell isn't dead or whatever, and she ain't said nothing, makes me think that just saying, my nigga.
Or maybe that she is dead.
I don't
Because
think she is, bro. Because I think they would have said something if she was, but even then,
and then why would they even have brought her in custody? Like, even make it a thing?
they
Because everything on TV is a
makes
fucking
you-
play. You know that, right?
It makes you think, my nigga, because
You know it's a show.
Yeah, of course,
Everything.
of course.
Yeah.
So it just makes you think because it's like they willfully and knowingly lied that they wasn't even watching. So I don't know. I just thought that. I mean, it's not funny, but it just kind of brings to light like shit is.
Why ain't they
going
talking
sideways,
about this?
bro, because
Still.
it don't make, for them, it doesn't make sense because then it exposes them. They talk about it.
Yeah.
They talk about it.
You're talking about other stupid shit.
Well, that's not actually the conspiracy thing. That is one of the conspiracy things that I wanted to bring up. That wasn't a conspiracy.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, I did want to bring that up because here at Heavy Crown, we forgot about y'all nasty motherfuckers.
No. Fuck no. And it's so weird, and they're so... And it's not... I really believe in that adrenochrome and all that fucking blood sucking. Yeah, that shit. I believe in that.
Makes me uncomfortable, but
And it's they get paid high money for this.
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
think about what they're doing.
He probably would have brought this whole shit.
I mean, dude, think about, you know how they talking about them kids and shit in cages split from their parents over near Mexico? Oh, no, duh, wonder why. Like, they're not them, or, you know, them, they ain't never going to see their family again.
That's sad.
Yeah, they're in their cage, they ain't getting released. That's a farm. That's what that is. For that drug. And it gives them energy, I guess.
That's like I had shout out to my homie Knowledge. We was talking about it last night. He was talking about what we believe in is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, with God, like, it's all written. Like, if you believe in God, you gotta believe in the evil as well, because it makes the perfect story. Right? Yeah. It's all written in His story. Yeah. And when you talk about, if you believe in hot, you gotta believe in cold. Yeah. It's all short. You gotta believe in the contrast. And all because it's there. Believe, as far as human beings, there is people who are just bred differently. Yeah. Like, the way we think is just not what they're just evil. Yeah. Weird. Yes. Opposite. And a lot of them are elites. And they speak in gematria, which is like some Hebrew fucking, like, we gotta come in with that. I gotta actually learn, like, get it together to where I can actually teach somebody what it is. I just know, just look into it. It's crazier than fuck. And then I feel like the universe speaks in, I don't know if I really believe it, but that the universe speaks to you with signs, and I'll be doing this fiber, and it's got numbers on it. And so I was reading the numbers. When I got back into the truck, I throw that number into the gematria calculator, and one time I remember it saying those numbers meant chaos, fear Biden, and something else. But it was like, damn, how the fuck did it even... That's so relevant. Like, it's just weird. Like, how... I don't know. Maybe somebody... I don't know. Like, I just typed some numbers in a calculator, and it was supposed to take the meanings of the number, because it had a value. It had a meaning. What I wanted to bring up, though... chaos. Just something. What about this UFO shit, dog? Why is there like if you start having, like, I've seen people, like, not people, I mean, I've seen it posted. I even seen Joe Rogan post the other day. Yeah, I seen that one. About these UFO sightings and everything. And I read something on, I forget where I read it at, about Navy SEALs. They seen this UFO, I guess it was in 2019. Looked like a Tic Tac, in other words. And it was just moving in irregular patterns, right? Like over the water. And it was like moving back and forward, left and right, like looked like a little tic tac. It didn't have, like I said, what was exhaust, whatever. It didn't have any kind of exhaust. It didn't look like, it was just a UFO. Like they couldn't explain. It was as big as a tic tac? That's what they said. It was like a little, like a tic tac or whatever. And they said when it got within a half a mile, it started mimicking their movement. The fucking unidentified object did. And when it got too close, it shot underwater. And there's been UFO sightings, I guess, in 2004. Some, in maybe 2015, I believe. But I think there's something coming out where, whatever it is, they're making the Pentagon release some, I guess, documentation of what they know about UFOs. Really? Yes. Which you believe? Of course. I do, and then I feel like, well, what if that's just was created just for distraction? This is what I believe in, bro. I believe in angels and demons. Yeah, I do too. And I believe UFOs. When you talk about aliens, I believe some aliens may be demons. Yeah. They may be angels. We don't know. Us as human beings, we don't know what these motherfuckers will look like when they come here, or what they driving. You know what I'm saying? Or what they flying. We ain't like can't nobody describe to me what an angel is gonna look like when they come back. Yeah. And if you believe in, a lot of y'all be talking that shit, like Christian and all that. So if you believe in angels and demons, who's to say maybe it's not demons doing what they do, or ain't, like, who's to say, bro? And as far as UFOs being underwater, yeah, that's a whole different ball game, because we used to talk about UFOs coming from outer space or whatever. And that's even better. Because what we only know, like, what, 30% of the whole ocean? No, like 5. Like 5% of the whole ocean? Yeah. And like, it's 70% of the Earth. Who's to say these niggas? Because if you believe in the center of the Earth, who's to say these niggas is not down? Like, or even on the backside of the moon, the dark side of the moon, we see the same side all the time. They on the dark side. And when they coming out and saying they releasing what they know about this shit, or fucking, I just talking about these sightings, like, bro, it's no longer, in my eyes, a conspiracy. It's like, okay, we have otherworldly shit that's doing what it does. In my opinion. Once again, I'm not a scientist or whatever. It's just... Dude, so they found that motherfucker in the ocean? Hold on, let me see. I was trying to. Let me see. And we still looking for a motherfucker that would do the camera. See, we thought we had that, but maybe, you know what I'm saying, shit don't always go as planned. But NBC News, UFOs are about to make their way to the U.S. Senate.
What?
U.S. intelligence, I'm reading this from NBCnews.com. U.S. on May 19, 2021. U.S. intelligence agencies are expected to deliver a report on unidentified aerial phenomena to Congress next month, sparking renewed interest and speculation into how the government has handled sightings of mysterious flying objects and if there's any worldly explanation for them. And scrolling down here a little bit further, last year the Pentagon declassified 3 such videos captured by Navy pilots, which have been confirmed by pilots who have observed them and even presidents who have been briefed on this.
Like, is there footage, actual footage?
What they say. And scrolling down a little bit further, if I want to read this about the sighting, man. The three videos have leaked years earlier, but Pentagon officials said they declassified the footage to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that had been circulating was real. But it says a separate leaked Navy video captured in July 2019 showed a sphere-shaped unidentified object flying over water near San Diego. And then, I want to bring this up. On Sunday, I guess this past Sunday on 60 Minutes, 2 Navy pilots were interviewed about this instance. And what they said is they described it as a little white TikTok. My bad, y'all. Tic Tac looking object.
In the sky?
No, it says described it as a little white Tic Tac looking object, adding that it lacked conventional exhaust plumes, P-L-U-M-E-S, exhaust plume. It had no wings or visible markings. It also moved erratically. It said whoever the pilot said it was the strangest, most obscure thing I've ever seen flying. As soon as we look down, we see the white water, and then we see this little white Tic Tac. It's pointing north, south, and it's just going forward, back, left, right. It's just bouncing around like a ping pong ball. He said he approached the mysterious object to take a closer look, and it began mirroring his movements. When he got within a half mile, the UFO had suddenly vanished.
Shit. Yeah. Who was it that seen that Chad Underwood or something?
Fravor? I don't know.
See, Navy pilot who's filmed the Tic Tac UFO speaks. So, So does it? Damn it! Does it? I wish it had footage.
Yeah, I wish.
So he's in the fucking.
It said
he was in the air when he seen it.
It appeared to show the mysterious. It said the footage obtained by a documentary filmmaker and shared with NBC News appeared to show the mysterious object flying for a few minutes before disappearing into the water. That's on NBC News. So now, Grant, I mean, if the Navy
so it was that big and he seen it? It was probably bigger than it looked.
Maybe
like
bigger, and it looked because he was far away.
Yeah, he was up in the air and he seen it at the bottom of the water.
We got to be free thinkers. Y'all can discard it. I'm just saying it, and I know it sounds wacky or whatever. I'm just saying. Navy SEALs saying it. You can't tell me you've not been outside and just looked up and seen maybe some weird shit in the sky. Just at night.
I don't think we look up enough.
We probably don't. But it's shooting star or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. We can't be so naive to think we're the only life force in the whole galaxy universe. And there's millions of universes and bro.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna tell me that us as human beings can find the technology to go to outer space, that motherfuckers that are out there can't find technology to come here, then you got me fucked up, nigga. That's dumb as fuck.
You think we really are going to space?
That's what I'm saying. If
we
we are,
that's how these rich guys are just raising money and putting that money into other businesses and then taking like some $20,000 pictures. Like
I think the moon is in our atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's probably not even actually like what it is. It's probably. I'm
just saying though, if you're gonna tell me the idea, you're gonna argue me the idea that we can go to outer space and go to these different planets and do all this, and we have the technology to do that. That another life force out here, because you can't tell me we're not the only one, doesn't have the technology to come here. then that doesn't make fuck that like that's a God complex that we've been just fed our whole life. We need to get rid of that.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of that. That doesn't make no fucking sense.
We're definitely not the only thing here.
Exactly.
But what if that was just all a lie too? That there's a galaxy and all that and all this. And who knows? I mean, I guess faith,
like with this
that's where
whole
faith
Elon
comes
Musk
in.
and SpaceX thing that they trying to get this thing where they I don't know going to the moon or whatever.
Dude, he's fucking like I said.
Just
Raising
saying,
money.
y'all.
He's raising money.
We gotta be free thinkers. Yeah, we gotta be.
He's
free
getting all this money from all these other investors to
read
get
that.
to the
Don't
moon.
follow me because I'm lost too, y'all. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What you gonna say?
Don't follow me. I'm lost too.
Oh, okay.
So, just saying.
But yeah, like what if he's just funneling it because he's fucking failing as a company?
And
Tesla.
hashtag don't answer my cup.
Oh, what's in it?
Water.
It looks like water. It really does. Like a moonshine.
But I just thought that was interesting, my nigga. You got this shit with Epstein coming out with the guards saying they really wasn't looking after the nigga. Like, so whatever happened, happened. And you got UFOs and people coming out with certain shit. And everything that's just happened within the past couple of years. And talk about, of course, we brought up the Great Reset and all this type of stuff, man. It's just...
Yeah, get ready.
Whew.
I mean...
but it's heavy crowns, my nigga.
Heavy fucking
And that's... We can't control everything, but we can control our lives.
Yeah, we can to a fucking extent. Like, really, the majority of it.
Right?
I mean, there's some shit that you can't just... You ain't gonna be able to fucking change. But it's how you handle it, really. I mean, shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's how you react. So just, you know.
And that's the whole reason why we come here and get these checkpoints and heavy crowns, because we want to be
I'm not missing cold shower either.
and self-discipline. And, of course, Levi will still be on the 75-day hard challenge by the time we come back to the next episode.
Yeah.
I will still be doing my self-discipline thing when I come back. By the time we come back to the next episode, I'll probably have one of the books, the Wealth Choice or the Warren Buffett book, finished. And, of course, I've already finished the audio book. If I start a new one, I've been...
Yeah,
I'm gonna put a goal in here. By next podcast, I ran 3 to 4 miles before this one, so I'm gonna run 10 miles before next podcast.
10?
10 miles.
Oh, that's just a mile a day.
Because I wrote on my goal, what I wrote down was I gotta run 5 miles before the end of the month. I'm gonna go ahead and run 10 miles before next podcast. Put that as a goal.
So that'd be ending with the 5 and starting with 5.
Right.
Technically. Yeah, heck
So
yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
go. I'm gonna finish one of the books before next podcast, and I will have 10 miles ran before next podcast. Or by next by episode 60. No,
Episode 60.
That's my 2 goals for y'all.
And I'm gonna try to get us on fucking Spotify.
Got a goal for episode 60.
Yeah.
So for episode 60, we're gonna be on an audio platform.
So try to be. Yeah.
For y'all.
I think we are though, aren't we on one?
We're on YouTube exclusive.
No, it was on something else. I feel
It
like.
was on something else. That's what I said. We was on like a Podbean or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas ain't gonna get on there and listen to that.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be on like Spotify,
Spotify.
something like that.
Or what else is there?
I don't know. SoundCloud, but SoundCloud still for the podcast and stuff. So
Yeah, we gotta be on Spotify.
yeah, something like that. But for right now, we're on the YouTubes for episode 59. And what y'all could do is if you made it this far, once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button, which is that thumbs up thing. Alright? Takes like 5 seconds.
Follow the podcast or the Instagram
Those who've been rocking with us. I shared my goals with y'all. Y'all put in the comment section y'all's goals, what y'all want to bring in the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For episode 60. And just share the goals you've gotten done this year. It's been a good year for me. I know it's been a good year for Levi. I hope it's been a good year for y'all. Definitely better than 2020. That shit was just
different.
But anyways, please show us some love. I definitely appreciate y'all. Follow me on the ground, Actually Swago. And of course, follow the podcast at Heavy Crowns Podcast.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate y'all. Levi, do what you do, man.
I love y'all. We out. Peace.